Today we're going to do the 2022 Chevy Suburban. The Chevy Suburban is the extended version of the Chevy Tahoe. The Chevy Suburban has double the cargo space as in the Chevy Tahoe, and in the Chevy Suburban it can fit two people comfortably in the back, but the seats are still low, just like in the Chevy Tahoe. And the Chevy Suburban has a power folding seats in the third row and in the second row, just like in the 2020 model, in the 2015 model of the Chevy Suburban and the Chevy Tahoe. And it has a new power center console for your passengers can reach the center console. And that is not standard, that is available. The styling of the 22 Chevy Tahoe is the same as the 2021 model, and it has magnetic ride control just like the Chevy Tahoe, and driving the 2022 Chevy Suburban drives more like a car, not a full-size SUV. And the 2022 Chevy Suburban's competitors are the Ford Expedition, the Lincoln Navigator, and the Toyota Sequoia, and other full-size SUVs. And I think the 2022 Chevy Suburban is a good competitor, very well equipped SUV, and I think the 2022 Chevy Suburban is a good SUV. And I should think like the styling of the 2022 Chevy Suburban would be overstyled, but now I think it's okay. And the 2022 Chevy Suburban has a confusing gear shifter. So the thing with the Chevy Suburban, I think that the Chevy Suburban that loses of its competitors is that the gear shifter. The gear shifter is very confusing, and most people won't be very used to the gear shifter, but it's really confusing. So when you shift to drive, you click, shift into neutral, you flip it up, and it's very confusing. Also, what is very disappointing of the Chevy Suburban is the gear shifter. How you shift it is very confusing, and I wish they just added the column shifter back. But before, people never liked the column shifter. The column shifter was very cheap, it was old, and that was in the Chevy products, and they never liked it, so they changed the shifter, but I think the shifter is now worse. That is very disappointing. And the 2022 Chevy Tahoe is an amazing vehicle, and I recommend it if you have a family and if you want a full-size SUVs, and if you don't want a minivan but you don't want a crossover, and if you want the 2022 Chevy Tahoe. Also check out the Ford Expedition and the Lincoln Navigator, and the Toyota Sequoia and other full-size SUVs. And I hope you like my channel, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you won't miss our other videos.